Now we start off with the National Assembly, which has been urged to compel the executive to slash the planned budget shortfall for the financial year starting July 2022 by a staggering 270 billion shillings. In its report on the budget policy statement, the House Budget Committee proposes that the budget shortfall be capped at 400 billion shillings in the next financial year, down from the 670 billion shillings submitted through the House in budget policy statement estimates. Let's put this into perspective. After years of unrelenting criticism of its failure to provide checks and balances on the executive's appetite for unchecked expenditure, the National Assembly is now making an attempt at taming the executive. In its report on the November 2021 budget policy statement, the Budget Committee wants the National Assembly to undertake a drastic rationalization of the expenditure for the next financial year. Taking the hardest hit from the proposed expenditure rationalization will be the executive. The National Assembly's committee proposes that the executive's expenditure be slashed by 450 billion shillings to 1.56 trillion shillings. On the flip side, the committee proposes that the planned expenditure for the August House be pegged at 50.22 billion shillings, up from the earlier proposed 38.5 billion shillings. The judiciary's proposed budget allocation remains untouched at 18.4 billion shillings. The committee has also proposed that the National Treasury submits a report on implementation status of the Big Four agenda by the 31st of March, and by the same day it submits a report on the credit guarantee scheme rolled out to provide a boost to the financing of micro, small and medium-sized businesses. The committee also wants the Lands Cabinet Secretary compelled to activate digital revenue collection system by June 30th in a bid to seal revenue leakages. The report from the House Committee comes at a time when Kenya has concluded the first two reviews under the March 2021 IMF program and committed to raise an additional 1% of gross domestic product in additional revenue.